Hello? Hello? Are we ready? Are we ready? I think we are. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ra-ba-ba-ba-ram. Okay, I'm not gonna sing. I promise. I'm not gonna sing. Well, let's see where I am. I'm here. Look at me. Hello. Hello. I'm here. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another stream of Plane Shift, where we build the game we always wanted to build. So what do we want to do tonight? Well, okay, the good news is that I have finished most of the stuff that we wanted to do on the main story. The only problem I have is that for some reason, so the main story works. The only problem I have is that it seems that it's not getting cached. So I just need to go and check if all the steps, right? All the steps of the main story are actually, for caching, are actually included, because I don't remember really, but let's see. Maybe I didn't do that. But the window itself, I think is good enough. I think it's good enough for now. So it contains 3 pieces. The homeworld story, the stuck between planes, and the new land, right? So that's the first 3 pieces, and obviously there will be more pieces. Hello, Fergus. And hello, Fergus. Again. You're in 2 places, eh? Fantastic. That counts as 2 viewers. You know? So why not? Why not? So I want to double check for not for achievements, for our compendium story, right? Our compendium story. How is the cache actually working for this? Because do I even add it to the cache? That's the point. Probably I'm not. Probably I am not. Receive compendium story. So I think up to here we should be good, right? Because the request compendium IDs includes codex story. So I think that this part works as expected. I'm just not completely sure. Receive compendium ID, receive compendium ID. So let me see if here we have the story piece. Yes, we have the story piece. The story piece is added into the story data and is added into the story. Okay, so all of this seems to be fine, right? And I think also the loading should be fine. Now, the point is, where are we saving? The plants data, the data, yeah, exactly. So there is inside receive compendium nature data, you see. So here we are here we are storing, right, the entries into our cache, and it is then saved when and it is saved here, right? Is cache dirty? But this is cache dirty. Eyes here. Mm-hmm. I think we are missing something though, because you see that it is cache dirty is flagged. Subscribe on YouTube and move back into Twitch. Fantastic. You know that I'm a bit confused of the fact that I decided to place a cache dirty here, because why saying is cache dirty? I mean, this is okay. The problem is that the cache is dirty whenever I'm adding anything. The problem is that no, it's not. This is not like this is not working. There is a problem. I mean, it's not a big problem, but it's a problem anyway. In the sense that when I request the IDs, right, I know that I have to receive some compendium data because that data is not in my cache. And so we add it to the UI. The problem is that then we go server side, right? And we ask, so I think, okay, I think I understand. So I think I need to set the cache dirty here. So as soon as we request something to the server, whatever it is, we should set our cache dirty. Exactly. Whatever it is, we don't care, because anyway we return at least one entry, right? It will return at least one entry, because here we already checked against the cache, right? Because we checked against the cache here. So I think I don't need this is cache dirty in any other place except this one. So I don't need it here. I don't need it. Well, I need it here. Yes, I need it here. And I need it here. Exactly. So, okay. Um, now. Hello, Hula. Hi, good evening. Like usually, I forgot your skin. Something with a little Ukrainian flag and the avatars. Okay, I'm gonna switch. Hello, pointless tinkering. A real spaghetti. Yes, we also do lasagna sometimes. Sometimes we do spaghetti, sometimes we do lasagna. Depends on the day. Both are very, very nice. Both are super nice. So, look at this spaghetti here. Look at this one. Do we have a better one? Well, this one is already pretty good, but yeah, I'm sure if I search, I can find a better spaghetti. Ah, look at this. Look at this one, huh? There is more lasagna though, because it's in layers. Okay, so we have our dirty cache there, and then when we receive back the information, so when we receive it inside story, right? When we receive it inside story, what we need to do? Wait a second though. Wait a second. Why we do? Because we receive it separate. Yes, we receive it separate. That's not very good though. We receive each piece separately, right? And the problem is that we have only one file. Now, maybe in the future I'm gonna change that. We have only one file for the whole compendium cache, right? And this means that when I receive this one, I should also save to file. When I receive creatures, I save to file. So basically I'm saving to file multiple times. Yes, I am. I am saving the same, because you see here, save the game file if the cache is dirty. First of all, this should become, and by the way, I'm not saving story. First of all, this should become a separate function. Because I don't know what is the sequence that these messages will be executed. So nature can arrive first or story can arrive first. I have no idea, right? They may come at different rates. And so this means that I can split the compendium save game in, but at the moment I don't think it's really needed. Maybe it's needed when I have them all. But basically here we need our story data as well. And so we need to set, right? We need to set story, codex story. And I think I want to make this function, this become a function, right? Because collapse to function, yes. And this function will be named save compendium to, or save compendium cache, something like that. Save compendium cache, yes. Save compendium cache. So at the moment, even if it's not super efficient, I think we will do save compendium cache from here, and we will also do save compendium cache from here. So I think we will have a sequence like we have there, and first we do this, and then we save compendium data, right? So now obviously save compendium data is checking if the first thing that it does is checking if the cache is dirty, right? So if the cache is not dirty, it's not gonna do anything, which is perfect, which is exactly what we need. You missed the link for restoring that new function. I see it. Thank you. You see that you can check for consistency? Easy, you can check. Thank you. In reality, you see that it was giving an error. So the engine helps you anyway, because it knows that this cannot be empty. So if I leave it empty, it gives me an error. But it's good that you spotted it, because sometimes I'm forgetting things. Okay, so I think we can test it now and see if we get our story data. Now, I don't know how much time it will take to save the file, right? And it will be basically saved only on login, but it will be saved twice. At the moment, it will be saved twice. It's probably not the best, but it's saved twice. Server is loading. The server is loading, boys. Actually loaded. We connect with Cranny Cran because he has a background story while others do not, but... So basically in the new version 0.27, whenever it will be released, if you go in your compendium, right, and you go to main story, you should see 3 entries as a default, right? The homeward story of your race, right? And you can play the replay. I think here there is a mess with the... Wait, there is probably a mess with the... There is probably a mess. Yes, there is. And also here. There is a mess with the quotes. Because those are quotes that we cannot render. And so you see that they are rendered like question marks. They are rendered like question marks. So I need to change it also. I need to change it also here. It would be fun to find it. Will be fun to find. There it is. I found it. We are probably going to change this text in the future, but for now it's okay. So this is basically the story of your race, and if you click on replay, you see the character creation screenshot, where, I mean the homeward screenshot that you have in the character creation, okay? So you can still replay what was your story. I think I need probably to change this text a bit, but for now it's okay. Then you have the one where you are stuck between the planes. So you enter a magic portal, time and space start to warp in front of your eyes, sense of levitation, etc. Now if you could have a picture here of the portal, I think would be nice, but at the moment we don't. And then you find that weird creature, right? It gives you a sense of urgency, saying you are to help, it reveals some power, blah blah blah. And then you arrive in the new land. So after passing through the second portal, you find yourself in a new land with a shining azure light at the top. It looked like an enormous cave, big barely as such, right? So these are the first 3 chapters. I don't know if I want to place a number, but these are the first 3 chapters of the main story. And obviously there will be more, there will be many more. These are the first 3 that you you know. Now all the players will have at least these 2 if they are created. This one they will have only if they finish the Draken Plane, right? If you finish the Draken Plane, you get this entry, which by the way I still need to add to the code somewhere. Exactly. I still need to add to the code somewhere. Yeah, because I need I don't know where to put it though, but I need to put it, otherwise this will never appear. Because in the Draken Plane, when you are crossing the last portal, I think there is a script that is getting executed, right? There is a progression script for sure. And that progression script is not here. Is not here. Must be here though, because it must be the Draken portal bringing you back. Is it an actual location? No, I'm pretty sure it's a trigger. I think it's a trigger. It's a proxy trigger. Is a proxy trigger. Where the hell is that? I think I need to load the map, is quicker. Let me just load the map 1 second so I recall, because we need to add it when you are crossing the second portal. But I'm not 100% sure. So when you cross this portal, right? There should be a proximity trigger. And this proximity trigger should have trigger portal, request teleport from Draken Plane, request Draken Plane teleport. Ah, he's in the C++. Ah, okay, that's fantastic. So that's very good. That's very good because it means that we can generate a portal. You mean in Idla? That would be nice. So that every time someone arrives, there is a portal opening up in the city. That would be nice. Yeah, I think I would like to do it, but not now. I think it would be a good idea. So here is the actual teleport. Now, this teleport can fail by... I mean... Anyway. If successfully teleported to the main world, add a new main story chapter, right? And the new main story chapter will be... So I need to go into my pawn. I need to go into get discovery manager, and in discovery manager I have an add compendium entry. I have an add. No, I don't know what I have. I don't know what I have. No, it's here at the beginning, huh? Exactly. Cache manager, add codex story. Exactly, this. Actually that. Actually not this, but that. With the difference that this is a 60 and it is our pawn. Add codex story by ID 60. Now these numbers are hard-coded, but you know, I don't care because these are fixed. They will never change, right? They will never change. So they are here to stay forever. This number is like written on a stone. They will never get smoothed by the wind. Never. Well, I mean, it can in case we lose the source code. Okay, so now in theory if we remove... Okay, let's try it. Let's try it because I think it's a good test. If I teleport myself to the Draken plane, right? And I cross the portal and I remove from my discoveries the third one, right? I should get it. So this character is account ID number 3. No. PID 116. Okay, 116. So if I go in character discovery and I filter where character ID equal to 116, yeah, you see, I only have this. I only have the 60. So I remove it. So now my character doesn't have any more that discovery. Obviously I need to relog, but I need to relog because yes. And also I need to recompile because otherwise we will not, right? New mystery chapter, stuck between planes. No, a new land. A new land. Okay, let me recompile this. Is there a new free game today or tomorrow? I don't remember. I think it was until the 17th, huh? God Simulator 3, I don't know. Ah, yes, there is a new game, new games today. There is Rumbleverse. What is Rumbleverse? The Epic Cheerleader pack includes this Epic Cheerleader cosmetic, black team, title card, Bergen. Why? What is this? What is it? Is an add-on to what? Ah, it's an add-on to Rumbleverse. So if you don't have Rumbleverse, you cannot. Ah, but the Rumbleverse is free. Unavailable. What do you mean unavailable? Unavailable because I don't have the basic game. Mistakes were made. Okay, we will not get it. I have no interest in getting an add-on for a game that I don't have. What about this one? I think we would never play it, but it's free, so we will get it. You want to be a cheerleader? I don't know. I don't think I have the age. I don't think I have the age to be a cheerleader. No? Well, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Maybe it's possible. The Epic Cheerleader pack. So I can put this on my head, right? Maybe, my friends. Okay, let's go. Did we compile? I was just waiting the compilation, huh? I was just waiting the compilation. Good excuse, huh? Good excuse. Okay, so now our character does not have the third chapter. Do we want to add like an empty chapter grayed out just to tell the people that there is another step, or? Ah, by the way, wait a second. Add codex story by ID. I also would like to tell him that he got this new thing, huh? No? Add codex story by ID. Let me see. This one is not sending any update to the client of the fact that we gained a new chapter of the story. But I think it would be nice to have it. Would be nice to have it. How do I do this? I need. Wait a second. I need. Add. No. There must be another place, right? Oh, fuck, there is not. So I called it differently? I called it differently, huh? What is this mega function? Ah, it's the preload. Strange. I was expecting. Probably is inside Discovery Manager then. Yeah, but here we are in Discovery Manager. I mean, anyway. Anyway, the function is receive compendium something, okay? Exactly. Receive, for example, receive compendium creatures, right? With this, it's false, right? But when we discover a new one, I'm a bit surprised that we don't have... wait a second, huh? Because this one is the one that is sending it to the client. Exactly. You see that here is true, so this one will trigger the star. The star that is telling you, hey, you have discovered something new, right? Yeah, it's like set it as a new achievement. Yes, kind of, but because it's not an achievement, but it is a new compendium entry. But it should do this right now. Now for now. There it is. Save and send story entry. There is the function that we actually... There is the function that we actually prepared to do this job. But I think we never used, huh? Exactly, we never used it. So this is the one, that we should actually call. Assuming... Add this entry to the player knowledge. Yeah, exactly. Is exactly this one. And this one is already adding it as a codex story and is saving it to the database. So this is the one that we need to call. The only problem is so we don't need to do this. This one is a bad one, huh? This one is a bad one. Okay. So this is not the way to do it. So we need first to get the entry, and then pass it to this thing, because there is a TRA blah blah blah. Right? So the point is that I need to find the story. I don't want to do it this way. I should not do it this way. I should do it. I should, from cache manager, get codex, get GG. Find. No. Wait, maybe it's not working because get codex. Get codex. There should be a get codex story by ID, right? That we don't have at the moment. We need a get codex story. Get codex story. No, I don't have it. Get codex story. by ID. I don't know if this will be used very often. Yeah, I think it will. Gets a codex entry, a story, codex entry by ID. So this, right? This we need, because without this we cannot do it. Without this we cannot do it. So we will return codex. There should be a codex story, Codex story. Find ref by story ID. Probably. Okay, so if we have this now, if we have that, we can. Where was I? No idea where I was. Where was I? Fuck! But I put a bookmark. Ha ha ha! Easy, you see, easy bookmark. So we need to call this now, and this will be 60. So this will return our codex entry exactly, and so we will add this, and we will add this, and we will say true, and saying true means that it will appear as, but this is not working because it's not on player controller, is on Discovery Manager, or is on, where is it? It's on Discovery Manager, What? Bro, I deleted it. GG. It's on Discovery Manager. It's on Discovery Manager. So it's on my pawn, get discovery, blah blah, and then save, blah blah. Okay, so this means that when we are teleporting through that portal, when we are teleporting through that portal, we will trigger the next chapter, and we will also send the star and the thingy. Oh yes, we're gonna do this, boys. We're gonna do this. So recompiling this. Okay, 0 errors. Fantastic. Okay, so what we want to see is if I cross that portal. I mean, to cross that portal, I need to get the shards, okay? Need to get the shards. But it's fine, we can easily cheat on the shards. Easy. We said Crani Cran, eh? We said Crani Cran. Fine. So we teleport to the first shard.
This is the first shard. Gather 2 more.
This is the first shard. Gather 2 more. Okay, easy. Easy. By teleport, very easy.
Yes, that's more energy.
I need 1 more, huh? I need 1 more, boys. Where is it? Ah, it's down. Boom.
This was the last shard. Remove the last barrier, and then meet me at the top.
Okay. Oh, a magical portal.
You can resume your travel. Pass through the portal and fulfill your destiny.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Why you have 3 eyes, by the way? Okay, so now the thing should happen. Now. The problem is that the UI is created now, so I don't know if the star will actually... if the star will appear or not. Because the UI is getting created right now. I think I'm... yeah, probably not. Because I think I'm sending the stuff before the UI is created. That's a problem. That's a problem. Exactly. There is a problem. There is a problem. Why? So how do I solve this? I think on the database we probably have it now. Let me refresh. Yes, you see? On the database it's there. On the server side is there. But on the client is not there because wait. No, but in theory if I request if I request so I added the new entry, right? I add the new entry immediately. I add the new entry immediately. And I save it to the database, right? And I save it to the database. Then I'm sending it. The problem is that here the UI is not present yet, right? Because my character didn't load into the game yet. So this call will probably go blank, right? This call will go blank. But we don't care too much because we added it in memory server side to this codec story. We did codec story add. And so when the client connects, right, he should do a request compendium entries and he should receive them all because they are now in memory. But it seems this does not happen. It seems that this does not happen. That's very strange because it must. It must. It must. If this ad worked, and I think it did, why I'm not... there is a problem somewhere. There is a problem somewhere. Why? Because this happens immediately, and then my player controller is requesting... Ah no, wait, what the hell I'm saying? No. The UI already exists in the Draken plane. Oh yes, it does. Okay, it does. So receive compendium story. Receive compendium story, true. Receive compendium story, true, bro. I never implemented that. Maybe I never implemented that. I think I did, but let's see. I think I did 100%. 100% I did. Why is not happening? No, because in the Draken plane we are already in game, and we already have all our UI. We can open the compendium while you're in the Draken plane. That's not a problem. Receive compendium story, right? Exactly. So this one, right? This one is getting triggered, and this one should have one element. And exactly. But I don't even get this message, I guess. My UI, let me see. No, I don't have that message. I don't have that message. So if I don't have that message, it means that this is not getting called. If this is not getting called, it means that this is not getting called. If this is not getting called, it means that this is not getting called. Store only. Wait a second. I did a mistake. Wait. Mistakes were made. Store only should be false. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I thought it was the star animation, true false, but it was not. It was okay, we have to redo everything, but I think it will work. We have to redo everything. But it's okay. As long as it works, we are fine, huh? As long as this works, I'm fine. So we need to delete this entry again, because we don't want to have it. Now, it's very possible that we will hear the sound of the star and the fact that you discover something new while the game is loading, right? But I don't have a way to prevent that. I cannot really, you know, delay the star later on. I don't think I have. I don't know. Maybe there is a way, but it becomes too complex. So we will teleport back to this. Right. We take the shard.
Gather 2 more.
We take the second shard. We take
Need 1 more.
the third shard. What? What do you mean teleport failed, bro? Teleport failed? Because I'm too tall? Yeah, because I'm too tall for whatever reason. What do you mean teleport failed? Anyway.
This
Okay.
is the last.
This is the last shard.
And then meet me at the top.
Hello.
Yes. You can resume your travel. Pass through the portal and fulfill your destiny.
Okay. You see the star? A new compendium entry has been unlocked. A story chapter. You discover a new knowledge. A story chapter. How juicy is this? Ah, you look at this. The new land. Okay. Fine. So it is working now. What I need to see is if we get the cache written, because in theory now we should have in our cache, so under save games, right, we should have our compendium. It's only 7k. I don't know, seems to be too small. It seems, I mean, in theory I should have this text after passing through the second portal, right? I should have it in my cache. After passing, you say it's not here. Why? Okay, so now the thing works, but the cache was not properly triggered. Let me see if it's only a problem the first time, so when I go through the portal, or if it's a problem always, because that has different implications. So let me try to just relog. It's very strange, because for sure I'm receiving the text. Maybe it's only a problem of the... Maybe it's only a problem of the... when you pass through the portal. So here I have it. So someone sent it to me, right? Someone sent it to me. But no, it's not getting saved. Okay, so we have the problem. We have the problem anyway. Which is probably better because it means that it's more consistent. So No, there is something that is not doing what it should. Maybe we are not adding to the story cache. Yeah, we are not adding to the story cache, probably. Probably that piece I never did. 1 second, because I think there is a piece missing, yeah. There is a piece missing. When I receive story, I have to populate story cache. Exactly, we are not doing it. I have to populate the story cache the same way when I receive creature. When I receive creature, you see that I populate creature data, right? I populate creature data. Yeah, the only question is if I'm not populating creature, if I'm not populating story data, then how the hell it works? Because I don't put in any cache, I just create the UI. So it's just inside the UI. Just inside the UI, this thing is never saved. This thing is never saved. Okay, but we have to save it. So we have to save it only if it's new, or we have to save it anyway. We have to save it only if it's new or anyway. I do it anyway. Okay, let's do it anyway. Also in this case, in theory, but is the same, because anyway is a T-map, so the item cannot go in twice, right? Can go in only once, so it's perfectly fine. So to store it into the cache, I need to get my story data and do an add, and we need to add what? We need to add this guy, yeah? I need to break it. I need to get, because we go by codex ID, no? We go by codex ID. I think so. Okay, so like this will be added to our cache, and so the next time that is loaded, I don't know if it's codex ID or item ID. I don't know if it's codex ID or if it's item ID. I don't know. Because when we load in codex story. Because there is an ID. I have no idea. Receive compendium ID. Receive compendium ID. Codex story array. Codex story array. Is the key of codex story. Yeah, thank you. What is the key though? What is the key? Codex story array. Codex story ID. Entry ID, entry ID. Yeah, it's ID. It's ID. So it's the first ID. So it's the. Is this ID? Yeah, it's this. I think it's this. Okay. Well, anyway, it's easy to see because it will fail immediately if not found. So we need to add it here to the cache. So this is basically the addition to the cache, right? And there is the add to cache, and then we need to be sure that we save it, right? But we save story. You're saying we save story, so I think we are good. Now the only thing that bothers me a bit is that we only have one file, right? So potentially, I mean, we are writing this file every time we receive a new entry, and we are basically writing the whole file, including creatures, plants, mineral, story, location, NPC, you know, everything. And so we rewrite this file all the time, and it's a bit of a waste, right? I think probably in the future I need to split this file into multiple, so that we save we save only the piece needed, only the category needed. Okay, so now in theory we should have already hit the cache. So we should already see in our save game a new compendium. It's saved, but it's only 7k. It's only 7k. No, doesn't look like it worked. Doesn't look like it worked, boys. Because I mean, I have it here, but in theory all of this and this should all be in the cache, and these are fairly big chunk of text, right? So should be very evident, right, that this file should change a lot. Should have all the text inside, and it doesn't. So I did some mistake. Maybe I don't flag it as dirty. Maybe I don't flag it as dirty. But no, because we said that we flag as dirty when we receive So when we receive new compendium IDs, when we are loading the game, right? We flag it as non-dirty, but then we check if we have anything new, and in this case 100% story data will be new. So I will arrive here and I will add this into this temp story missing ID, and then I go here, I check story missing ID length. If the length is greater than 0, I know it's here. If the length is greater than 0, right, this will trigger, and so I will flag the cache as I will flag the cache as dirty. So cache is, let's say, compendium cache is dirty, right? So if this happens, okay, cancel. If this happens, then I request the compendium data on PC. Wait a second though, huh? Wait a second, because this one, well, this one is going server side, yes, but you know what? Just for safety, let me do this before asking the server, huh? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's happening before, but you know, let me flag it before so that we are sure that we are executing this with that as dirty, because this actually goes into the server side. Hello, who joined? Hello, Tape Drive Games. Hey, thank you for the follow and welcome to the channel. We are working on some bug fixing on our caching mechanism that allows basically to save a lot of network code, a lot of network bandwidth by avoiding sending over the same text, you know, over and over multiple times. So, and actually it works for these categories here, but it seems that it's not working for Codex Story. But now I'm adding some printout and I think we will find out why. So okay, so this is when we come back, right? We come back, we enter here, we go through the each loop, and then we save the compendium cache, right? And the save compendium cache should actually go through this, take story data, and save it, right? So let me see, saved compendium. Let me just print something quick because I want to see why. Let me just print the sides of this thing, 1 second, huh? Let me just print this and say story data sides, right? And let me see what it says, because I have a feeling that something may be broken there. Okay, now we have enough printouts to actually see where is the problem. Slav Ukraini. I'm not Ukrainian, but I'm strongly supportive of Ukraine. as much as I can. As you can see from the flag up there. Yeah, the flag is there since the early days of the war. Don't remember which day I put it on, but I think if it was not the 24, it was probably the 25 or the 26. I logged in with the wrong guy, but it's the same. It's exactly the same. So I see the file getting saved actually, but because the file is getting saved 1050, right? But okay, so let me see the sides. The sides. Story data size 0. Story data size 0 is not good, huh? Story data size 0. Also, why we are yes, we are going through this 3 times, huh? We are going through this 3 times. Could that be the problem? I don't think so. We are saving the compendium 3 times actually. Because we have 3 different calls: to creature, to plants and mineral, and to story. But okay. So here the story data size is 0, so that's why it's not saved. So it means that the story data is actually not getting populated properly, even if we have this add, right? Noob. Okay, this was the problem. This was the problem, boys. Solved. Well, I think so. Let's see. It was the wrong connection. I was skipping this in case it was not a new message. While this should always be executed. No matter what. No matter what. So I think now it will work. Wow, nice graphics. Oh, thank you. But our graphics are a bit outdated. We are kind of a vintage game, but thank you anyway. I think they are okay, but if you know, look at the new games, is tough. It's very tough. Some of the vintage games are better, yes. I mean, if you want a vintage game, I mean, we are a vintage game. So, but yeah, this is our. In fact, I remember one guy told me, I like how your game is made to look a bit retro, right? To look a bit retro. And I said, well, it's not that it looks retro, it is retro. It is really. I mean, it's not built. I mean, like this texture on the ground probably is 20 years old, right? So, and this vertex here, this pixel of this vertex here has not been changed in 20 years. So yeah. While, for example, the particles of the fountains are pretty new. The particles of the fountain probably only have 1 or 2 years. So, okay, let's see if we have the entry. Okay, we have the entry. Let me see if now we saved it properly. Hopefully, yes. I see an 11k. 11k, very good. So his higher sides, his bigger sides. And it means that in our save game, yes, you see, we have the Lemur story. We have the whatever else. And such. Collecting. I did a mistake in the spelling. Collecting. Okay, so collecting. Good, it works. It works. So we have the cache working. Now the cache is shared between characters, right? So it means that, for example, now I have only the Lemur story in the cache. Mistakes were made. Ay. Wait a second. Ay. No, I mean it works, but it actually does not work between characters. No, it does. Okay, let's try. So if I load another character that obviously has different entries because he's a Cran and not a Lemur, I want to see if I end up with the Cran data and the Lemur data in the cache. In theory, the answer should be yes. But obviously on the client, you see only the one that belongs to you, right? It's the Mario Luigi discussion of the other day. You remember Mario and Luigi? It's me, Mario. That one. You also like the buildings? Your game is even older type? You made a game? Which game you made? Fuck, I logged in with the same guy. I have to log with the other guy. Otherwise we are not proving the point. We're doing a game inspired by Might and Magic. Oh, nice! Might and Magic. I played it. Cranny Cran, eh? I played Might and Magic. I don't remember exactly which ones. I think probably I started with 3. 3, 4, and 5 for sure. I have to go back in my notes. Or maybe I'm confusing with Wizardry. The Umpani. Where are the Umpani? The Umpani, eh? Umpani, yeah, I know it's Wizardry. Fuck. Wait. I'm confusing the two worlds for a second. I'm confusing the two worlds. No. Might and Magic is the other one. I think I played both anyway. I'm just confusing them now in my mind. Yes. I see. Yeah, no, for some reason I was associating Might and Magic to Heroes of Might and Magic, which is the kind of conquest one, right? The isometric thingy. But yes. No. For sure, I played also I remember more the wizardry ones though. The wizardry, I remember it more. Crusaders of the Dark Savant. Yeah, exactly. I remember this one. Wizardry 7, Wizardry 8 for sure. Might and Magic. I don't remember the previous Might and Magic. Might and Magic. Let me try Might and Magic 3, 4, and 5. Ah, there is Heroes of Might and Magic. You see, Might and Magic is always Heroes of Might and Magic. They started with 5 or why? Why is always Heroes of Might and Magic? Might and Magic 3, 4, and 5 were turn-based. I have to go. I have a book where I have all the maps of everything that I played pretty much. Should not even be too far from here, but and I have there the maps of a lot of stuff that I played, and no, I think it's in the other room, and but now I'm confusing them for whatever reason. I'm confusing them a bit. But yes, I play them for sure. Okay, so now the cache is working. I want to see if now we have the cache of both. So if I go back to the cache, I want to see if now in the cache I have the lemur. Yes, I have the lemur. And I have the cran. Ah, you see, the cache is double. Hello, A2 Fan Club. Hey, thank you for the subscription. Hello. Welcome to the stream. So yes, you see the cache is containing all the entries. It's like we were saying the other day, right? So Mario has the number 1 and has the number 34. And Luigi has the number 3, the 5, and the 34. So like 34 is in common, and so they have it both in the same cache. But for example, 3, right? 3 is only for Luigi, and 1 is only for Mario, right? So they are not overlapping. But in the cache, we actually get both, right? We get both, but we load in. Yeah, the problem is that we are loading. The problem is that we are loading both in the cache. We are loading both in the cache. No! Why they are not ordered? No! No. This should never happen, eh? This should never happen. This should never happen. Why? Ah, because I have it in the cache, and the cache is added later. No! No! Okay, the problem we have now is that this homeworld story should be the first element, right? But, and we actually get it as a first element when no, but it is not very possible. Wait a second, because I received the IDs. Ah, yes, because I received the IDs. Because first I read the cache. I don't know. That's very strange. It's very strange. It's very strange. Let me relaunch it. If I load all from cache, because now I have everything in the cache. I have the lemur piece, I have the cran piece, I have the I have everything in the cache, right? So the server is not sending me anything anymore. The server is not sending me anything anymore. and I'm reading everything from the cache. But for some reason it's not in the right order. And the order is super important because those are the chapters of the main story, so they cannot happen in a different sequence. And now is correct. Now is correct. How did we get it? How did we get it last? That's impossible. How did we get it last? I don't understand how it's possible that we get it last, because when we are receiving the IDs, right? We are receiving the IDs from the server. The server is saying, hey, these are the IDs that you need, right? And we go, okay. And we go, okay, I have 2 in the cache. Yeah, so I think this is what happened. So the server said, you need 1, 2, and 3. Okay, you need 1, 2, and 3. And we said, oh, in the cache, I already have 2 and 3. I already have 2 and 3. And so we added this to the UI, right? Without waiting the answer. But we asked number 1 to the server because we were missing it, right? And the server said, okay, I'm sending you 1. And so we received 1 and we added to the UI, right? So this is what happened. This is exactly what happened. It is exactly what happened. And so I had 2, 3, 1. It is exactly what happened. But why the hell it happened, considering that I had the other 2 already? Because it's a new character. Because it's a different character. And I had the first 2 pieces already from the other character. I see. But it happens only the first time, huh? Because the second time that you load in, you have them in the right sequence. So it happens only when you are switching between characters, and it happens only the first time, because the second time you're getting them all in the right sequence. Do I want to fix this, or we just live with that? Because to fix it, or I hold this to add to the UI, or I search the right position when I'm adding to the UI. That's a bit of a mess though, because I will have to man, it's not very easy. I mean, actually I can, in the sense that, but I will have to rebuild. No, I think we will leave with that problem. But yes, every second character that you are creating, you will get that error. Every second character you are creating, you will get that error. Always. The first time. And then if you relaunch the client, it will be correct. I'm a bit annoyed that this happens, but I don't know if I want to spend the time to fix it, because it's a very, 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 very special case, happening only one time. To fix it, I will have to... yes, or I delay the insertion of the 2, but I don't think it's a great idea because, I mean, it's too complex. Or when I receive the story here, right, when I receive this, I check if there is already one existing.
Everything will be fine. Don't worry.
Hopefully. Hopefully, Hula. So when I receive the new one, I could find the right position. Now, to find the right position means that I need to scan the existing... I think I will leave it as a bug. It's too complex because I will have to scan all the pre-existing entries here, find inside the codex story ID, and then insert in the middle. But you cannot really insert in the middle in a list, in a scroll box. I will have like to save them, clear it, and rebuild it. So now it's a mess. It's a mess. We will live with that bug. I think we will live with that bug. It's a bit annoying because it will happen to everyone. Every second character... I mean, the second character you create, if it's a different race... If it's a different race, you will see the main story in the wrong order when he logs into the world. And then you will see it correct the next time. But I think I have zero willingness to fix that bug. Okay, so I think we can consider this part completed. I would like to add some images here, but probably not now. And if you click on replay, it will replay the Homeworld story, right? There will be the voiceover. At the moment, there is no voiceover now. The point is that you cannot exit from this. Huh? So if you click on replay, you will have to listen to the whole thing. I could implement an escape. Do we want to implement an escape so you can exit from this? Maybe yes. If you want to implement an escape, the problem is that I need it only on this window, huh? You see the rocks are moving a bit? Insane, huh? The rocks are floating, look at that. Fantastic. And then you enter the portal. I think it would be good to implement an escape. But I would like the escape to work only if you are in replay mode, right? Not if you are in the character creation, obviously. Because if you are in character creation, we are breaking everything. Okay, let's try. I think is reasonable. So if you want to implement an escape there, I need... Oh my god, no. I have to implement in every window. Because those are all different windows. Ay. Those are all different windows. So if I want to implement an escape, well, I could maybe cheat a bit and have an escape in player controller. Have an escape in player controller, and if you are pressing escape, actually, I think that escape can actually close the currently focused window or not. No, it's a bit risky, huh? It's a bit risky. I mean, if we use escape as a general way to close windows, but I think it's a bit risky. No, but I can make it. I can have a trick. You know, the trick could be. The trick could be that I actually have my escape key, right? I have my escape key, and does the Mac keyboard have an escape key or not? Mac keyboard. I hope so. No, because Mac is always a bit weird, you know? And you never know, because they miss stuff. They have different stuff. Yeah, there is a big escape key here, thank God. Okay, you see they have the option key, the command key. So they are a bit strange, obviously. 109 euro for this freaking keyboard. Oh my god. No, because we need to make it compatible with Mac and Linux, obviously. But yes, they have the escape key. So we can do a bit of a trick, right? When we are in the compendium and we are playing the... and we are playing the main story and we are playing the replay. I could save... wait. Probably not. Probably not. Because unfortunately they are all different windows. All different widgets. You see, all these widgets are actually different widgets. So if I want to... and they are not derived from the same widget. The only thing that they have a common interface, right? So all these widgets, if I go under the class defaults, whatever, or the class settings, they are all inheriting the same interface, right? So I could the problem is that I don't know which is the current one, right? I don't know which is the current one. Okay, anyway, I will do it another day. I think it's a nice thing. I mean, it would be nice to have, but it's just a nice to have. Okay, it's just a nice to have. I have to change too many things because I will have to add a new method here for exiting the sequence. So basically the escape may exit here. Before, yeah, when the voiceover is completed, it may exit here. And it will sense the escape key. Or if we really modify and we say mouse button down, you know, key pressed, whatever, in every window. I think one day I will have to make all this window child of the same window. I don't know why I didn't do it, but I didn't. So now they are all separate, while they should at least have a common father where I can put the common functions, right? That would have been so much better. So much better. I don't know why I didn't think about it. But anyway, so no, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. But it is okay. What we did on the cache is good. Okay, so the cache is working. So the mission cache, we can say that we can say that we did everything. We did all these arrows. We did this, the sending of the ID, the check of the ID, the check if it's in cache, the request of the missing ID, the send back the missing one. So everything we have here is done. Well, is done for creature, plants, minerals, and story. We didn't do it for location, NPC, and factions. right? So there is missing factions actually. There is missing factions everywhere because we have factions as well. So we did it for these 4. And we have to do it for the other 2, but not now because they are not implemented yet. Okay, what we want to do next? I would like to do a bit of bug fixing, boys. I think we can check the latest bugs that you submitted, and I can check them. Why this one is a feature request? Is a new feature request? All found in Gugrontin Nord. All found that is not accessible without a GM port request. Well, it should not be a feature request, it should be a bug report, this one. I'm not ready to modify the maps because I think I will collect a bit of bugs on maps. But I think one I really want to find out is the I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Category of this one should be UI. For the one of you that don't know it, this is our bug tracker. By the way, it's a public bug tracker, so you can find it on our website. But it's this thing. So here we have all the bugs that have been found by players, and I usually go through this list, I check them, and I fix them, and then I mark them as ready to be tested, and then the players are testing them, right? So this is how it works. That is how it works, boys. Easy. This one is bothering me as well since some time, and I know there is a bug, but I never really fixed it. I never really looked at it. But there is a bug in the management of the shortcut bar. Does not correctly update the shortcut window after defining or updating shortcuts. So configure the following shortcuts: night vision, ability night vision, and key N, no icon. Detect secrets with ability detect secrets and no key, no icon. Actual result. After hovering over the first shortcut icon is indeed shown. The text detect secret is not shown. So what I have seen is that in fact this thing is a bit bugged. But if you click on modify again, it kind of fixes itself, right? But I think we should fix it once and forever. Once and forever. Okay, so there is the shortcut bar, right? It's this thing. It's this thing. And you can organize vertically or horizontally as you prefer, right? Now what this guy is saying is that okay, I click on edit mode and I go, yeah, the problem is that I have these ones all filled in, right? Already. But anyway, I think the logic is the same. What I've seen is that, like, this one is infravision. If I modify as, say, infravision 222, right? And now I just click on edit without, maybe I say even infravision 22, and I just click on this. No, in this case it worked. In this case it worked. Maybe it's only on the second one that you edit. Infravision 33. Infravision 33. Then I go on this one. And I say 44, 44. 33, 44. No, seems to be working fine. I think it's on the new I think it's on the new shortcuts. I think the shortcut already exists. Let me try to start from scratch. So the macro are saved in this file, right? So if we rename it to save xxx, right? Now we have 0 macro. So we will start empty. Hello, Electra. Hi. Can you add buttons to the shortcut bar and chain more than one shortcut bar together like the old game? At the moment you can have only one, but maybe I will change it in the future. I mean, it works slightly differently, so it works that you can have multiple lines, right? Multiple panels, actually. So you have one panel here, and if you click on this arrow, you get another panel. Now it seems the same because they are all empty, but you get a different row. But if you expand it, you don't get more than 9, right? They don't stockpile. They don't. You switch them with these arrows. Okay, let me do what we said. We say 1/1. Then we go here. We say 2. Oops. And /2. Yeah, you see that the first one didn't update. Or anyway, no, he updated 1 and 2 because this empty is the icon. This empty is the icon. But if I close it, 1 and 2. No, wait a second. Ah, you see? It didn't update it. It was saying empty. It was saying empty. Well, it should have said 1, right? After hovering the first shortcut, the text is night vision indeed shown. The text destination is not shown, not even after hovering with the mouse pointer over it or closing opening the shortcut window. But yeah. This bug about the 1, I've seen it already. And now it's the same with the 2. You see that the 2 is not getting updated. It's still saying empty. But it seems to happen only the first time, because if now I say 122... Ah, it did it again. It did it again. Yeah, it's not updating this with the right text if you don't have an icon. If I have an icon... Now the icon seems to change immediately. But... Is the text that is not changing immediately. Now if I click on this, it will stay wrong, right? But if I click again inside of this, you see, and I exit, it will work. Is it because I pressed tab instead of enter? Okay, let me try again. If I say empty 33 and then I click, the first time doesn't work, the second time it does work. What the fuck? You see? The first time it does work, the second not. Ah, there is another bug. The icon is not kept, you see? The icon is not kept properly. Yeah, so there are a few bugs here. How do you get rid of all my 90 macro? Yeah, you can just click on this and you will see another line, you see? So you go next, next, next. Now there are 3 pages, I think, but I can add more pages. So yeah, this shortcut bar is slightly more limited than the one that we had in the old game. I don't know why this is always refreshing based on the first icon. That's very strange, huh? But this doesn't seem to happen. Oh my god, it's totally broken. If I click here, it's fine. If I click here, it resets, you see? When I give focus to this area, it's resetting the icon for whatever reason. Yeah, it's very consistent. It does it all the time. And also when I close it. Why? But it... Why? It is a bit weird, huh? It's really broken. I mean, it's broken. It's super broken. It's not just a bit broken. It's super broken. It's always resetting the. It's always resetting the icon. And is when you switch between these two panels, the second time only is setting it here. Oh my god. Okay. I think we should fix it. Also because it's a tool that is used pretty often, right? So I think that, well, I think that this happens when you are setting them manually. Obviously, if you are dropping stuff from your skills or whatever, then I think it works fine, right? If you are taking this and dropping it here, I assume that it is not getting fucked up. Yeah, you see? So if he's already defined, if he's defined with a drag and drop, I don't know why though. It should work the same, right? If he's defined with a drag and drop, the button just works. But oh, I don't get a message about detect secrets. Detect secrets. But anyway, so the drag and drop actually initialize everything properly, while setting the icon manually or setting the text manually doesn't. So basically, as soon as I change the icon from here, you see? It resets to the previous one. It resets to the previous one. But why? Why that happens? UI. Wait a second. Wait a second. I think probably it's because this drop down is not refreshed. So this is weapons 1, okay? It is weapons 1. Nah, it's completely fucked up. It's completely fucked up, boys. It looks like there is like a weapon 0 which is empty. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Yeah, it's very broken. I don't know what is going on, but it's very broken. I mean, you can make it work, but you have to click 20 times, and I don't know, it's very weird. Okay, so that thing is called shortcut bar. It's not a simple widget, eh? That is a very complex widget because he has a lot of logic. But let's see if we can. The first thing I want to see is why. I mean, I want to be sure that switching. For example, when I switch this UI, right? He's switching the icon here, but he's not switching it there. And I don't understand why, right? While he's doing it if I switch it here. I think he should absolutely do it. So this is the first fix, right? Whenever you are switching the drop down, this drop down should do the same as when we are switching from here. Exactly the same. So this on clicked. This on clicked, prev and next. Yeah, you see, update data structures after icon change, right? It is doing the thingy. Now let me see if the drop down is calling the same function or not. Probably it is, but let me just be sure. No, it's not, you see? It's not. So this is the first mistake, that changing the selection, what is doing is set icon selector category, current icon X 0, current icon Y 0. Yeah, I'm not completely sure it's starting from 0 or from 1. We will see, because this may be one of the problems. Either we start from 0 instead of 1. Get category from material name, set type icon button, okay. And I think that here we should call the same function, that is that, what was it? This one, update data structure after icon change. Is it the same graph or not? Win shortcut event graph. It should be, yes. Win shortcut event graph. Yeah, it is the same. Is this okay? Anyway, let's do the same after we have switched this. Now I don't know what this function is doing. We will check it in as we will check it now, but I think we need to do that. Update of a structure after icon change. So is setting up the icon. WD button icon. WD button ref. Button array current macro. Okay. Let's see if this change at least is doing something, because that seems to be already a good change, because at least they stay in sync. But I think that we need to relearn this part before doing changes, huh? Hopes it turned out to be an easy fix. I don't know. I don't think so. Good night anyway. But I think will not be an easy fix. That shortcut bar was done very long time ago, and okay, so the first thing I want to do, I want to be sure that if I switch this, okay, now if I switch this, is automatically updating also that, okay, which is exactly what I wanted. So at least they are in sync. The thing that I see, you see, as soon as I click on edit, that icon disappears, and I have no idea why that happens. But it seems that does it happen only on the first one, or it happens on all? What? I have UI selected. When you click on icon, okay, this is another problem. When you click on icon the first time, it seems that it's not considering the category here that you have selected, right? You saw what happened, right? So I clicked on this, I did icon, and it showed me something that was not inside the UI, but something that was inside weapons or something. Because here I have weapons, I move to the next, I go here. Now it's switching to UI for whatever reason. But it's a complete mystery why this is empty. If I go down one, bro, it's not reading this. It's not reading the category until you reset it. But I don't understand if it's keeping the previous one. Yeah, it's keeping the previous. It's not reading it. It's not reading the switch of category. It's not. For him, it's all UI. UI magic. Yeah, it fucks up so much. Like now, this one is UI, this one for him is magic. If I go from here to here, it stays as magic. If I go from here to here, it stays as UI. So I don't know what the hell is going on. So when I click on... now the problem is finding it in this mess, but basically should be when I click on... image active macro border. Image active macro border. Image background scroll box wrap box. Scroll box wrap box. I think it should be inside this wrap box. I think wrap box is the one that we need to find. Clear button widget to the wrapping box. Clear children. Get wrap box. Add child. Setup button icon. Create WD button. Okay, so the buttons that are in the shortcut bar are standard WD buttons, right? Are standard WB buttons. So when I click on one, okay, let me see. There should be edit mode inside of this. Huh? There should be something like if edit mode, then on clicked call dispatcher. Okay, it's calling a generic dispatcher. Perfect. Okay, even better. So it means that we have a dispatcher. Well, where is the dispatcher though? Where is the... what? What? There should be a dispatcher here, no? Is here, just after. Is this dispatcher? Okay, perfect. Is this dispatcher? So this dispatcher is the actual click. Okay, so this is the actual click. So when you click it, right? When you click it, now the problem is that how does it know that I am in? It prints a stack trace to the log. Oh my god. Serious? I mean, a stack trace to the log? I don't think so. Oh, it does. It actually does. Win shortcut 1. No cursor item attached. 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's printing. Yeah, but I don't understand this stack trace though, but fine. I think it is a standard. Yeah, but I don't see. I mean, it's this, right? It is 2 lines. Macro button, click event, execute win shortcut. But I don't understand why we have that, but fine. It should have update edit panel. If we are in edit mode, you see it is if we are in edit mode. If we are in edit mode or not. If we are not in edit mode, we are just executing the macro. But I don't understand why we do an update edit panel if we are not update edit panel, and no macro click while in edit mode, no way. It is before edit mode. This is getting executed anyway, even if we are not in edit mode. I think there is a bit of a fuck up on this, because you see edit mode is checked here, but this one is assuming that we are in edit mode already. Macro click while in edit mode, current macro, for each loop, macro, blah blah blah, you know, macro single string. So all of this, right, all of this should be done only in edit mode and not before. Now, I don't think it's harmful, but at the same time, I don't want to execute all of that every time, unless it's done to prepare, you know, the is done to prepare the panel, so that when I open the panel, I'm already, no, but you see, because when I open in the panel, it's resetting it. So that's the first problem. The first problem is that this is executed also if not in edit mode, right? And it makes no sense. Totally makes no sense. Here we are just printing the ID. So here we are executing the macro, right? So we are executing the current macro. Here we are getting the slot attached to the cursor if there is one. And here we drop based on whatever. If there is no item dropped, we just update the edit panel number. So there is this update edit panel, which by the way is the same that we have here. So we are basically doing it twice, right? Yeah, we're doing it twice. I don't understand why we have this part. Let me just see. If current macro is equal, then we skipped the update. Yeah, but boys, but this piece should really be here. Should really be here. I don't understand why this piece is at the beginning. It makes no sense at all. This makes absolutely no sense, boys. It makes absolutely no sense. I'm gonna break it. I think I'm gonna break it. Wait a second. We need a bit more space here because I think we are going to break it, boys. But then we are gonna fix it again. No, wait. The only thing is, yeah, but okay. If we are not in edit mode, no, because the only thing that can be good is this: is that we set the current macro to be the new macro, right? Meaning that this set I think it kind of makes sense to me. It's okay. So we can actually, because maybe we use this current macro, I don't know, somewhere else here. That's possible. Okay, so let me wait. Let me redo that. Let me redo what I was doing. Let me redo what I was doing. Let me redo what I was. So what I mean is that this part of setting the macro or not setting the macro, I think is perfectly fine. The problem is this edit panel. I don't want to edit the panel. So if the current macro is equal to the ID, then we don't set the current macro as new and we just continue, right? Now, does it even make sense to continue, or should I just, because I basically clicked again the same one, right? So why I should do anything in case it's the same. In case it's the same, I think I don't want to do anything. I just clicked again the same button twice, right? So I don't want to do anything. So I think that this one is a do nothing, right? I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do absolutely anything. Now, when I update the panel, and I think that here is where there is the bug, because when I update the panel, for some reason, my icon is broken, right? As soon as no, it's not even here. Is when I click on this that is broken. When I click on this, I think it is the mistake, because this current macro row is probably set to an invalid value at the beginning. Current macro row multiplied by 9 minus 9. What? Minus 9. What is this minus 9 doing? I mean, this one is counting the rows, because we have rows of 9, okay? So we have rows of 9, and so this is just saying if you are at the first row, then you go from 1 to 9. If you are the second row, you go from 10 to 18 and so on. So that's correct. It's this minus 9 that I absolutely don't understand what the hell is doing. Why minus 9? Because it starts from 0. So is row 1. So assuming that row 1 depends if current macro row starts from 1 or starts from 0. Then I don't know. The default because the default starts from 1. Starts from 1. So it's doing minus 9 to go to 1. But actually it doesn't go. I mean, with minus 9 it's not going to 1, it's going to 0. So I think that may be the problem already. Unless the slots are going from 0 to... Yeah, probably the slots, probably this slot is 0 and this slot is 1. Yeah, you see 0, 1. So the first slot is actually a 0. Okay, first slot is actually a 0. So this is actually giving you the number 0. So the current macro here set will be 0. We can print it out, huh? We can print something editing editing macro, and then we print this, right? But most likely, yes, will be the right number. Will be 0, right? Will be 0. Then you highlights the button. I don't understand how he decides which button to highlight, but probably just highlighting the first one. Current macro get. Yeah, I think it's just highlighting the first one. Fine. Macro button click event. So it's simulating a click on this particular macro ID. So it's like if I clicked on the first. Okay. So in theory, clicking here or clicking here is the same. Right? But we saw that is not always the case, because sometimes this was becoming empty, right? Yeah, like now. Yeah, this is fucking up completely. This is fucking up completely. I switch it to the bird. Then I close. Then I open. And this one becomes something else. But then if I click here, it becomes again the right one. Oh my god. So I change it to the bird. I change it to the bird. I close, I open, and this one is wrong. If I click here, this one becomes this. Oh my god. But if I go back and forth, we go back to the... Yeah, there is an index. There is basically an index that is wrong. Okay, so that's the problem. There is an index that is wrong. The only problem is that I need to go, but I think that tomorrow I want to fix this thing. We need to deep dive a bit. As you can see, it's not a very easy fix, but I want to deep dive a bit, understand better how this thing works, and we need to make it. I don't even know this icon. Where is it? Do you think it's 9 of a distance from this? We can try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. No, it's not. Maybe it's 9 in the other direction. No. So I don't even know where that thing is. Where that icon is, I mean, it's millions kilometers away. It's not even in this. It's not even under magic. What the hell? Now let me check one thing, because this is strange. Maybe it's in another is in another atlas? No, it's not this one. Magic. No, it's here, it's here, it's here. Yeah, but it's super far. Ah, but you see that it's the same column, no? It's the same column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over there. Let me see if I select this face, if I'm getting the fish. Let me see if I select the face. Yeah, the problem is that selecting them like this is like insane. I think if we could pop them up would probably be better, but so if I select the face and then I close and then I open, no, I'm always getting this one. I'm always getting that one. Like if it's defaulting to that. In theory is the face, but it's getting this. So whatever I select, when I open and close, is defaulting to that shit. Even if it's a weapon. Probably. Probably is defaulting to that thing. Yeah, it's defaulting always to the same. So this one is under miscellaneous. Let me see, miscellaneous. This one is going to this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's defaulting. For some reason it's defaulting to the same position. Like if it's an invalid position. Now, why it's going there, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Okay. Guys, I'm going. So thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow. No, tomorrow no. Tomorrow is Friday. So Friday I will not be here. But I think I want to do a bit of bug fixing. So bye-bye. I want to do a bit of bug fixing tomorrow and Saturday. And then we have to take a deep breath and think if we are ready, you know, to open the full release. I don't know. I think we are very, very close. And I would like to do it actually. So we need to think about it very deeply. Very deeply. I need the champions to think about it. And fixing the last bugs and then maybe releasing. I don't know. I think the game is not bad. I mean, the game, I mean, if I'm thinking for an external person, you know, coming in, I mean, you have a bit of tutorial. I mean, you have the pop-ups, you have the story, you have all the city to explore. Everything is I mean, combat is working, inventory is working, magic is working, crafting is working. So I think it's a very good product, right? As an alpha for someone to test. So yeah. Okay. So see you Saturday. I will see you Saturday afternoon. And probably tomorrow evening anyway, I will do a bit of work as usual. So I will probably go forward with fixing this UI and make it more functional. I will also think if we can do a better grid. I will think about it. Okay? So see you. Bye bye.